Welcome to the 2020 virtual graduation. The time has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to celebrate our children's students' accomplishments.
Well, hello there. I am Miss Catherine Silverio, parent coordinator here at Emolior Academy, and I have the privilege of being your master of ceremony for today's event. Let's begin. Hola, soy la señorita Catherine Silverio, coordinadora de padres aquí en la Academia de Emolior, y tengo el privilegio de poder ser su maestra de ceremonia en el evento de hoy. Empecemos.
This is
Exclusive.
go, go. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up.
Welcome to the very first virtual graduation of Emolior Academy. We are gathered here on this 24th day of June to honor the graduating class of 2020. Bienvenidos a la primera graduación virtual de la Academia Emolior. Estamos reunidos este 24 de junio para honrar a los graduantes del 2020. Please stand as we present our national anthem, sang by our very own Dean, Mr. Anthony Goodwin. Por favor, pónganse de pies para la presentación del himno nacional cantada por nuestro decano, el señor Anthony Goodwin.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it. Family and friends, may we all rise for the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and a home of the
and scholar, Ms. Radia Yusufu, with a few words. ¡Qué maravilloso! Muchas gracias, señor Goodwin. Próximamente quiero presentarle a una joven, una estudiante asombrosa. Con unas palabras, la señorita Radia Yusufu.
Hello to everyone at Emolior Academy. Due to the circumstances that we are in, we have held a virtual graduation, but I hope this virtual one brings you some pleasure and happiness. It is my honor to deliver the commencement speech for this incredible student body. It is also my pleasure to welcome students, families, and faculty to graduation day at Emolior Academy. Every one of you has made an impact on the graduates who sit here today. I stand here before you looking back on these 3 years of legacy we have all made together. Now, I want to give you all something to reminisce about, think about, and hear me out even if you're zoning out. In today's world, we are taught to abide by society's standards, act like everyone else, be like everyone else, and look like everyone else. But the media does not define you. A look does not define you. A social media post does not define you. A grade you got on your test does not define you. A degree does not define you. A diploma does not define you. A comment and a like does not define you. What really defines you is the way you choose to carry yourself and how you advocate for others who cannot. That is what truly defines you. A good friend once told me, "You are put on this earth for a purpose, so use your time wisely." Meaning, we have so much life and so much creativity. Why don't we invest in ourselves and invest in the world to make the change we, you, and I want to see? Because I know we all want to see change now. And I hope that you think of yourself as a bright and intelligent person, because I know me, myself, and you all are. Now, although times are hard and times may be difficult for us, we can still overcome this, and you and I have the courage to overcome everything in life that's possible. Me and you are the future. So this is our time to make a change, because the day you choose to stay silent about something that matters most is the day your life ends. Now, I want to always remind you guys, every day is a day for possible change. Every day is a day for inspiration. And every day is a day for the world to come closer. And we are all bright people. Now, I know we can all do this. So let's go, class of 2020. Congrats.
Thank you, Radia. Now, let's welcome Emolior's very own mathematics teacher and guru from the 8th grade team, Mr. Esteban Vázquez. Gracias, Radia. Ahora, démosles la bienvenida al docente y eminencia en matemáticas del equipo de octavo, el señor Esteban Vázquez.
One of the pleasures of teaching in middle school is seeing a young person grow intellectually, physically, and socially. When that happens, we see a change in confidence. And that confidence helps transform a person who barely spoke when she arrived at Emolior, barely even looked at you, and mostly kept to herself, to someone who is not only afraid to give answers, but more importantly, ask the questions. And it is that constant pursuit of knowledge that helped this person achieve this reward. I think this acronym best describes our salutatorian. F is for the friendliness she shows to anyone and everyone around her. A is for her authenticity and not being afraid of who she is. T is for the time she always gives to help her fellow classmates. I is for the interesting way she thinks about topics, problems, and life. M is for the maturity she exhibits despite how others may act around her. A is for her attitude, always positive, which has been on full display during this coronavirus time. If you didn't put the letters together, they spell Fatima. Fatima Ahmed consistently shows determination, drive, and attitude that have led to this award. If you think, is it possible for a shy, quiet girl with average grades to become a confident, vocal, and compassionate leader with the second highest overall grade point average? With Fatima, the answer is a big yes. She keeps me on my toes because if I make a mistake in class, she'll be one of the first to call me out on it. That makes her make me a better teacher. All future teachers will be fortunate to have a student like her in their classroom. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce your Emolior Academy class of 2020 salutatorian, Fatima Ahmed.
Hey friends and families, my name is Fatima Ahmed. I am the salutatorian for the Emolior Academy graduating class of 2020. I stand here proud of myself and my fellow graduates, but we did not achieve these accomplishments alone. I would like to thank my family, friends, and teachers for always supporting me and encouraging me, because without their support, I would not be in this position. Because of COVID-19, we can't have a graduation that we have all been looking forward to, but at least we have Zoom. Not being physically in school, it has been a difficult time for us to learn and get the knowledge we need. These are chaotic times. George Floyd, an innocent man that got his life taken away by a cop. Rest in peace. Due to his death, people are angry. They are protesting and rioting to show that Black Lives Matter. I definitely support that Black Lives Matter and that every human should be treated equally. Something I disagree with is that why are protesters protesting in a violent way and hurting other people's businesses? Protesting is justified, but not when you hurt your own supporters by destroying the city or place you live in. I believe that every human, no matter what race or where they come from, should have rights. But let us focus on the positive things. It was so nice to see all the teachers and staff caring about us. I still remember my first day at Emolior Academy. I was scared and nervous because I didn't know anyone. At first, I was shy, but then I got used to my class, teachers, and the school, and that made me more comfortable. I made a lot of good friends, and I appreciate each one of them. At Emolior, I've had many more good moments than bad. I remember our trip to Holiday Hills. That day I had so much fun. I miss joking with teachers and being with my friends. I have come to enjoy learning because the teachers taught me well. I feel like being named the salutatorian is my greatest accomplishment because it shows that my hard work got results. As people from the Bronx, we have to show people that we can achieve anything we intend to become. We can be as successful as anyone from anywhere. Don't let the place you come from take away your dreams. People have their stereotypes, but don't let that stop you. Instead, take advantage and prove them wrong. I'm sure one day our paths will cross again. Until that day, I want to see my friends do their best to fulfill their dreams. Lastly, I want to give a big thanks to our principal, Mr. Abbey, and our assistant principals, Ms. Loyman and Ms. Lucas, for planning and making sure we got our work done in a way that is entirely new to us. Also, a big thanks to Mr. Vasquez, Mr. Calderon, Mr. Valone, Mr. Galina, Mr. Ng, Ms. Mendez, Ms. Santiago, Ms. Menard, Ms. Saunders, Ms. Rose, and Mr. Nebar for making my 2 school years unforgettable. Congrats to every one of us for making it all the way, and I hope our experiences get even better in high school. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Thank you. Previously, we welcomed the mathematics guru of the 8th grade team, and now it is my delight to bring forward the English language arts teacher and genius, Mr. Anthony Calderón. Anteriormente le dimos la bienvenida a la eminencia de matemáticas del equipo de octavo. Y ahora es mi placer presentarles al genio del Departamento de Arte de Lenguaje en Inglés, el docente Anthony Calderón.
8th grade, you made it. Welcome to your graduation ceremony. You know, we may still be in a quarantine lockdown, but Mr. Calderon had to get a little dapper for this occasion. He had to shine his shoes a little bit, put on his cologne. Not just any cologne, but the good stuff. Not the cheap stuff Mr. Vasquez just had on. Let's get down to business. I'm here specifically to introduce your valedictorian. The honor valedictorian is a prestigious one. It is important that we all know what it is. Let me begin by telling you what it isn't. It isn't the award for who can order the most amount of McDonald's with Mr. Newpark's credit card. True story. It also isn't the award for who can put their head down and twist their hair for an entire day. The title valedictorian goes to the student with the highest grade across all their classes for an entire school year. This isn't something that you earn by luck, but rather by commitment and dedication throughout. Our valedictorian this year is someone who can be described as not only earnest and exuberant in their academic endeavors, but a team player who's always willing to help and support other scholars. With that in mind, let me share a quote especially relevant to our now. They cannot stop me. I will get my education, if it is in the home, school, or any place. Malala Yousafzai. So in closing, I would like to say thank you to the entire class of 2020 for leaving me with hope that this group will persevere and wield their potential onto the world. And thank you to our valedictorian for reminding us all that nothing should get in the way of our education. Without further ado, let me introduce this year's valedictorian, Miss Rogayatu.
Good day, fellow principal, assistant principals, teachers, staff, parents, and scholars. We gather here tonight to celebrate the victory of completing middle school. Here's a little sad story from my part. When Ebola first broke out in West Africa, my private school closed down. My parents couldn't bear the fact that their children wouldn't be learning for another half a year. Out of all the countries in the world, they chose to bring their kids to the United States for educational purposes. The slight problem with this is I don't see education without equality. When I moved here, I knew that I would face many obstacles solely because of my skin color. My parents brought me to this country so that I would be able to fix a problem that was never made for the protection of the people, but for the gains of the leaders. I am proud to say that I have lived up to the expectations of my parents. For starters, I went from a person that don't speak English to attending Bronx High School of Science, one of the most prestigious high schools in the state, in under 5 years. There are challenges in front of my path that I have to overcome. As a Black Muslim woman, I seem to be a threat to this country. Racism and inequality are big problems in this society. If someone tells you that it doesn't exist, then ask them if they will ever switch lives with a person of color, if they would rather be denied certain things because of their skin color. Black activists in the 50s and 60s, like Martin Luther King Jr., fought for their lives to make sure that everyone will be treated equally no matter their skin color. The current events taking place in the U.S. just goes to show that freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed. As stated by Martin Luther King Jr., people are standing for the hashtag Black Lives Matter movement because they've realized that what has been going on right under their noses. The American dream seemed to be playing out differently than we all thought. The American dream was to be able to live in a country freely and not have to worry about your personal rights. The American dream is to have the highest, most impossible goals achieved. We are seeing these results every day, do we? The movement taking place at this point in history is a chance for everyone to show this country that what they're doing is wrong and unfair. Everyone deserves to have equal rights. During these troubling moments, school has been a great escape. When I wake up every day to go to school, I feel so excited because I get to see the people that I love and value most. The best day in Emolior is every day. This includes but not limited to talking in year's history, munching in math class, just doing whatever it takes to get past living environment, laughing for no reason in ELA, having a good time in health, and enjoying the last bit of the day in TI. I would love to thank everyone that made my time in Emolior very special, especially Miss Cruz. She has helped me through so many bad news and good news that I would not be able to ever forget her. I will miss the people that made me laugh, such as Naima, Rowan, Sadari, Evelyn, Samantha, and Sapona. The people that pushed me to do better, such as my teachers, Fatima, Tahia, and Vadia. The people that worked with me, such as Victoria, Catherine, Wendy, and Gerlin. Despite the difficulties that the coronavirus has brought to our lives, I know we will see each other again. Congratulations, class of 2020, and continue being a dragon. Stand up for what's right and join the Black Lives Matter movement in any way that seems to fit. Education is the most valuable way that we can end this situation forever.
Thank you. That was spectacular. Our next guest speaker has always kept our community's best interests at hand. Please welcome Senator Luis R. Sepúlveda. Gracias. ¡Qué espectacular! Nuestro próximo invitado siempre ha mantenido el interés más conveniente para la comunidad. Así que recibamos el senador Luis R. Sepúlveda.
Greetings, this is State Senator Luis Sepúlveda, and I proudly represent Emolior Academy in the New York State Senate. Today is a wonderful day. Today is the day that the class of 2020 finally celebrates their graduation and moves on to high school. Now, you guys never imagined, I'm sure, that your classes would end in the way that they have, that this country would be dealing with a pandemic that we haven't seen in almost 100 years. But despite that, all of you persevered. So you guys are pioneers. With the advent of remote learning, you can all say that you were one of the first students to ever be educated under a computer and under a screen. But you guys succeeded and set the standards for future generations, because you can say that you were part of the class that essentially changed the education system in the city of New York. And now you move on to high school. Take the opportunity to expand your horizons and to learn so many things out there that you're going to learn and that will help prepare you for college. Always keep in mind that the higher educated you are, the higher your income, the better health you will have, and the longer you will live. Take this opportunity now, your high school years, to make new friends, create new bonds, create new relationships, and get ready to be one hell of a student in college. I expect to be at each and every one of your graduations. Congratulations, Principal Abby, for doing a wonderful job like you've always have. Congratulations to the parents for raising such strong, intelligent, wonderful, beautiful children. Congratulations to the staff and administrators of Emolior Academy for continuing to do a great job for the students in my district. Now go off to high school, make us proud, show them what you learned at Emolior Academy, go to college, and be the best person that you can be. God bless you all.
Hi, I'm Mr. Vasquez. I'd like to tell you a little bit about our distinguished speaker. Daphne Leroy is currently Vice President of Strategy in the Ad Sales and Marketing Group at Viacom CBS. She's a native New Yorker, earning a Bachelor's of Business Administration degree in Marketing Management at Baruch College. She then completed an Executive Leadership Development program at the UCLA Anderson Graduate School of Management and an Executive Management program at Harvard Business School. Daphne began her career at Fox Broadcasting in network sales and distribution, and then went on to hold leadership positions at top media and entertainment companies, including Viacom, MTV, Time Incorporated, and other well-established organizations. You'll be hearing her name more in the future, as evidenced in 2019 when Cablefax magazine named Daphne Leroy one of the most influential multi-ethnic executives in the media industry. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Daphne Leroy.
Hi, I'm Daphne Leroy, and it's so exciting to be with you for such a special occasion. First, I want to thank Pencil, Principal Abby, Assistant Principal Loman, and the entire Emolior Academy family for this exciting invitation. I am grateful for the opportunity. Today, I celebrate your accomplishments and your limitless potential as you graduate from middle school. I also congratulate your parents who take an active role in your academic excellence. You all make the South Bronx proud, you make New York proud, and this nation proud. Now, I know this is not the graduation you imagined, as we're fighting a global pandemic and witnessing protests against the racial disparities that still exist in society. But this is an important moment of purpose, and even in these challenging times, I remain hopeful because each of you represent the next generation of leaders who will make the world better. Be the change you want to see in the world and inspire it in others. I'm inspired by your yearbook theme, All Eyes on Us. I want you to know that I see you, I hear you, I feel you. And you are united by common values of excellence in the Emolior Academy community that wants to see your greatness fulfilled. Your destiny is to be great, and this is the beginning of a new journey. As you embark on your individual path of success, you leave Emolior Academy with a stronger foundation of skills in math, science, technology, engineering, and the arts that are all necessary to be successful in high school, your college years, and entry into the workforce. Now, in preparation for this message to you, I've been thinking about my experience graduating from 8th grade when I was 14 years old, which was many, many years ago. Although the world has changed, the lessons and insights that have helped me grow personally and professionally are just as relevant 35 years later in 2020. My life journey started in New York City. I'm a proud native New Yorker. My parents are immigrants from Haiti, so I'm also a proud first-generation Haitian American. I was raised in a household where a focus on education, hard work, giving back to the community, and compassion for other people were just some of the valuable lessons from my parents, who are my biggest heroes. Although my mother was a registered nurse and my father was a social worker, both retired now, after high school, I decided to study business and marketing in college. In high school, college, and throughout my career, I learned the importance of making a positive, lasting impression with a strong work ethic and bringing passion and purpose to every project. I still apply those lessons to my daily work. And as I grew in my career, I also had to overcome challenges and fear of failure, just like anyone else. Today, I work for Viacom CBS Media Networks, which is home to some of the leading entertainment brands that you're familiar with, like CBS, MTV, Nickelodeon, Comedy Central, BET, and Showtime, among others. I get asked often, what would you tell your younger self? It's a pivotal question. If you had to do it over again, what? Well, I gave that some meaningful consideration about what I tell my 8th grade self and the powerful lessons I've learned throughout my journey to my current role. Above all, success is intentional. Success is intentional. And in addition to hard work, for me, a winning formula has been 3 key areas that I want to share with you. 1, a growth mindset. A growth mindset means always making time for continuous curiosity and discovery. You should never stop learning. That includes building the in-demand skills required of any successful professional. 2, grace. With grace, you can build relationships because relationships matter. Ask yourself, what are your superpowers that make you special? It's important to demonstrate your value and be a positive influence on others. So I've talked about a growth mindset and grace. Number 3 is grit. Lastly, grit is the strong work ethic, endurance, and the stamina to stay the course, achieve your goals, and deliver consistent results. What's going on in the world today is a lesson for all of us in overcoming disappointment and adversity. And one of the ways to help us overcome it is with grit. Always be a work in progress. Progress is never done. As you prepare for high school and decide the right path for your exciting future, remember, your life is not a sprint. It is a marathon. So each day, build upon your strengths and build your best self and bring your best self to all you do. Grit and grace with a growth mindset. I encourage you to think about what that means for you. How would you use this? Where would this help you? In closing, I think the winning combination of grit, grace, and a growth mindset is best summarized by Michelle Obama, who concludes her book by writing that becoming your best self never ends. You just take it one step at a time. Quote, "For me, Becoming isn't about arriving somewhere or achieving a certain aim. I see it instead as forward motion, a means of evolving, a way to reach continuously toward a better self. It's all a process, steps along a path. Becoming requires equal parts patience and rigor. Becoming is never giving up on the idea that there's more growing to be done. End quote. Again, I want to wish you all a huge congratulations. I can't wait to see all the amazing things you'll accomplish and the great things that lie ahead. I am cheering you on. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your words of inspiration, Ms. Leroy, and being a model for our future leaders. I will now hand this back to Ms. Severio. Thank you.
Now, let's take a trip down memory lane and see how far you've all come along. Ahora tomemos un momentico para viajar por el carril de la memoria y admirar lo lejos que han llegado.
We go hide away in daylight. We go undercover, wait out the sun. Got a secret side in plain sight. Where the streets are empty, that's where we run. Everyday people do everyday things, but I can't be one of them. I know you hear me now. We are a different kind. We can do anything. We could be heroes. We could be heroes. Me and you. We could be heroes. We could be heroes. Me and you. We could be. Anybody's got the power. They don't see it 'cause they don't understand. Spinning round and round for hours.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong, and what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach. So remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for the memories. I'm so tired, I can't sleep. Standing on the edge of something much too deep. It's funny how I feel so much, I cannot say a word. We are screaming inside, oh, we can't be heard. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
Yes, I can. Doubt, better leave. I'm running with this plan. Pull me, grab me, crabs in the bucket can't have me. I'll be the president one day. January 1st. Oh, you like that gossip? Like you the one drinking what gossip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit speaking and it's done. Woke up on the side of the bed like I won. Talk like the wind in my chest to that sun. G5 in the US to Taiwan. Now who can say that? I wanna play back. Mama knew I was a needle in a haystack. Oh, Valley boy, plus way back. I got a feeling it's a rap. ASAP.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
The mountaintop, walk on water. I got power, feel so royal. 1 second, I'ma strike oil. Diamond, platinum, no more for you. That adrenaline, never giving in. Giving up's not an option, gotta get it in. Witness, I got the heart of 20 men.
That was sweet. But that's not all we have in store for you. Now, I introduce to you a message from your assistant principals, both Miss Denise Loiman and Miss Persa Lukic. Qué lindo fue eso. Pero eso no es todo lo que tenemos para ustedes. Ahora, un mensaje especial de las asistentes directoras Denise Loiman y Persa Lukic.
Hi, Emolior Academy graduates. I wanted to take this time to wish you a wonderful graduation. May your next journey be full of awesome adventures and wonderful experiences. Congratulations. Have fun in high school. Bye.
Hey scholars, this is Miss Lukic, your assistant principal. I just want to take a moment to say congratulations and a great job on accomplishing your goals and your dreams and being part of the graduating class of 2020 from Emolior Academy. I want to let you know that all your hard work, dedication, and determination has led you to this point, and being able to be part of this successful day and enjoy this day with your peers and your family and your friends and the staff members that have been with you throughout these years, but especially this past year at Emolior Academy. I want to wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors and let you know that we are always here to help support you and be here for you in any way you need. We are just a phone call and email away. Good luck in all you do and best wishes always. Congratulations.
Thank you, ladies. Now, what is a graduation ceremony without awards or recognition? Gracias, señoras. Ahora, ¿qué es una graduación sin reconocimientos?
Welcome, Emolior family, to the awards section of the 8th grade graduation. Today's awards are in recognition of outstanding character, leadership, and determination. Our first award is Comptroller Stringer's Student Achievement Awards. The recipients of this award have demonstrated leadership among their peers, a commitment to public service, and a desire to create real change in their communities. From Class 801, we have Ashley Alamonte, Braylins Hisiano, and Wilson Beltray. From Class 802, we have Tilahon Tishom, Rogiatu Dijalo, and Radia Yesufo. And from Class 803, we have David Fabian, Fatima Ahmed, and Tahia Akhtar. And from Class 804, Alondra Badia. Great job, scholars. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication. Next up are the Triple C Awards. Attorney General Letitia James is pleased to continue the Triple C Awards program to recognize the courage, character, and commitment of New York State's outstanding students. Whether succeeding in academic pursuits, participating in community service, displaying leadership skills, or overcoming personal obstacles, these students provide us with hope for a brighter future. This award was established to honor these student leaders. From Class 803, Jaden Alvarado. And from Class 802, Victoria Edwards. Great work, scholars. Congratulations to you both. The following set of awards are CSA Principals Union Awards and are nominated by Emolior Academy school leaders. Principal Mr. Abbey, Assistant Principal Ms. Loiman, and Assistant Principal Ms. Lukic. The first up is the Blanche Schwartz Award presented to our 8th grade valedictorian Rogiatu Dijalo. The CSA Principals Union honors you for your perseverance, outstanding character, and commitment to your school community. Congratulations, Rogiatu. Your hard work and dedication will serve you well in high school and beyond. The next CSA Principals Union Award is the Student Leadership Award. This year's award is presented to Tilahon Tishom in recognition of outstanding leadership. This award is presented on the occasion of your 8th grade graduation. Thank you, Till. Keep up the great work that you do, both at school and in your community. And our next CSA award is offered by the American Federation of School Administrators, who believe that the youth of a nation are the trustees of prosperity. This leadership award is presented to our 8th grade class salutatorian, Fatima Ahmed, in recognition of outstanding leadership, This award is presented on the occasion of your 8th grade graduation. Wonderful work, Fatima. Keep it up. We are all very proud of you. Last but not least, we have a very special award offered by the CSA, the Parent Leadership Award, proudly presented to our wonderful PTA president, Ms. Dent, in recognition of outstanding leadership and devotion to the children of our school. Thank you, Ms. Dent, for organizing countless events and fundraisers for our scholars and school community. You are a true matriarch of the Emolior family. Thank you for all that you do. In closing, congratulations and thank you to all 8th grade scholars. I wish you the very best as you advance into high school.
Our celebration is coming to an end. But before it does, I have the honor of presenting our fearless leader, an example to our community and to our scholars, as well as to our staff. Please welcome our principal, Mr. Michael Abbey. Nuestra ceremonia casi llega a su final. Antes de finalizar, tengo el honor de presentarles a nuestro líder, el líder de la comunidad, de los escolares y de los maestros, el director Michael Abbey.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Your resilience, toughness, strength, and willingness to fight through adversity such as COVID-19 is commendable. You sacrificed so much to get here, and I'm so proud of you. As your principal, the transition from school into remote learning on March 16th was very difficult to accept. I couldn't bring myself to believe that our school year would continue from home. However, I would like to thank you for your bravery. In just a short time, your home became the classroom, and you were charged to take learning to your own hands. With the help of your teachers and the school community, you took responsibility of your learning, even though there were many obstacles around you and your family. You're truly my heroes. Mariam Anderson, an African-American singer, once said, "No matter how big a nation is, it is not stronger than its weakest people." Many spend their lifetime building borders to keep others out, others who are different from them. I want you to open your heart and mind today to build bridges, not borders. Lend a hand to those who are in need. This is the time to use our collective knowledge, humanity, and talent to do good to all people. Today, not only do you continue to fight the COVID-19 pandemic, you are still fighting the pandemic of poverty, inadequate health care, housing inequity, food insecurity, racism, and educational inequality. I have no doubt that you're ready. You're ready to take on the world and challenge the status quo. You are ready to challenge your teachers to provide you the best education possible in high school, and I know don't settle for less. You're ready to stand up against injustice, prejudice, racism, against the people who will tell you that you're not good enough. I want to tell you once more that you matter. You matter to me, to your teachers, and to your community. Even though we had to call some of you at home sometimes to wake up for remote learning, you fought hard and did not give up on your education. You did it. You have made history already. We will never forget the class of 2020. Go and show the world that you belong. Make your voice heard and do good to all mankind. Never forget that you're a dragon. Congratulations.
We have reached the end of our ceremony. Thank you all for coming, and congratulations, class of 2020. Hemos llegado al final de nuestra ceremonia. Muchas felicidades a la clase graduante del 2020.
The higher you build your barriers, the taller I become. The further you take my rights away, the faster I will run. You can deny me, you can decide to turn your face away. No matter, 'cause there's something inside so strong. I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. Oh no, something inside so strong. Oh, something inside so strong. The more you refuse to hear my voice, the louder I will sing. You hide behind walls of Jericho. Our lives will come tumbling down. Deny my place in time. You squander wealth that's mine. My light will shine so bright it will blind you. Because there's something inside so strong. I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. Oh no, something inside so strong. Oh, something inside so strong. Brothers and sisters,